A lot of losers go to the gym. There's a lot of losers out here. They spend all their time in the gym. That's all they do. They dress up, dress up as like Sigma males with their hoodies up, Sigma male grind set, winter arc. A bunch of losers, right? Just like a lot of like losers spend so much time in the gym because they have so much time on their hands. They just got a lot of time on their hands. They're not employed. They probably they make their whole personality the gym, right? These are the type of people who will like glaze ideas like the Bodygame. You got the Bodygame glazers. They're all over the internet saying Bodygame. Like, and they're probably watching these videos, just binge watching videos all about Bodygame this, Bodygame that. Everyone wants to be a Sigma male. You know what I mean? Girl with their long beard with their hoodie up and shit. Oh, look at my PR, bro. Like, it's kind of some like loser shit. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the gym. Like, you should be in the gym, you should get shape. All I'm saying is like, you shouldn't make it your whole personality, right? And I'm gonna get into a little story about back when I was a loser who did nothing but just go to the gym. But before I get into that story, make sure you book a one-on-one coaching call if you're looking to get jacked and need a custom plan. Book a call with me if you're looking to reach your fitness goals. Now back to scheduled programming. So 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Not 3 years ago, it was probably more than that. I think it was about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, back in 2019, just came out straight out of high school. Didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, right? I didn't go to university right away. I did a gap year, had no job, no vehicle. Like, I literally had nothing to show for. Like, it was funny because after I graduated, because in high school, basketball, I was a basketball player, athlete kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of had an identity already. Right after I left high school, did not have an identity. I was literally kind of like a loser, low key. You know what I mean? Like, I would just, like, literally, my day consisted of just me going to the gym 3 times a day. And, like, you would literally see me there. Like, what I would do, right? Like, I guess you could say I wasn't, like, a complete loser because I kind of understood this, right? Was that I would literally go apply for jobs in the morning, and then literally after that I would be in the gym, and then I'd go home, sleep, and then go back to the gym again. Like, I feel like when you're in your lowest point, like, that's when you'll see people in the gym. Like, people at their lowest points, they'll be like fighting demons in the gym. Like, back in the days, I was at my lowest point. I had nothing to my name, right? So I literally had no choice but to get jacked. That was like the only thing I could do, right, to transform my situation, right? And where I'm getting with this story is that the difference between me and all the other losers who spend all their time in the gym 3 times a day at the same time, you always see them. The difference between me and those people is that I actually used the lessons I learned in the gym to translate to other areas of my life. I allowed it to spill over, if that makes sense, right? Most people, because getting in the gym is a part of it's the first step to recreating yourself, because when you get in the gym, you can go from obese or skinny fat or skinny or out of shape to jacked. That is the first step to recreating yourself. Once you graduate like the gym phase, then you gotta, in terms of like your self-improvement, you gotta like branch out and like apply the lessons you learned in the gym to improve other areas of your life, right? For example, like with my personal example, like I got jacked, I got in the gym, right? Then, you know what I mean? Then I ended up like thinking, okay, if I can transform my body, maybe I can transform other areas of my life. So I transformed, like, I started looking at like, okay, how do I make a better resume, right? So I can get a job? What things can I do? What proactive steps can I take to actually improve other areas of my life? Like, how can I do better in school so I can get the necessary math classes, right? Because I was really terrible at math, so I used the progressive overload methods in the gym. You train harder. If you don't miss workouts, you don't miss homework, right? How do I apply that to passing the math courses I needed to get? Oh my God, can't even talk. How do I go from passing the math courses that I needed to get into university, right? What are the steps that I needed to do to pass those math courses I needed for university, right? It's the same concept, right? What workouts do I need to do to get jacked? The same concept. I applied the lessons I learned in the gym to my real life. And some of you guys aren't doing that. You aren't transferring the lessons you learned in the gym. You're just staying at that first level of self-improvement where you become a gym seal and your whole personality is gym. Like nothing else matters. Like if it's not your 1 rep max, then it doesn't matter. You just kind of expel everything else from your life. Like the only thing that matters is the gym. That's wrong. Obviously, the gym is important. Like it's important to level up your physical appearance, and it also levels up your mind as well. Pushing yourself, it teaches you discipline. But the reason why we're in the gym in the first place is because this shit is supposed to translate into other areas of our lives, right? It's the first, I truly believe it's the first step to recreating yourself. And I realize that a lot of guys have that introspective and that introspectiveness to realize like, okay, the lessons that I learned in the gym can be transferred to other areas of your life, right? That's why I'm here, to tell you to be more introspective so you can transfer those lessons to other areas of your life rather than just being a Sigma male, grind set, winter arc loser, right? You actually become a somebody in real life. See, the gym is the first step to recreating yourself. By the way, if you need help recreating yourself, getting jacked, and you don't want to be a loser and you don't want to spend like three times a day in the gym, I can make a custom plan for you where you can only have to show up 3 times a day and still get jacked. Hit that link in the description if that sounds like you, right? But yeah, like I was saying, the first step to recreating yourself is getting jacked. And a lot of you guys are still stuck on that first step, which is keeping you a loser. And I think that's the main point that I wanted to make throughout this whole video. Send this to a loser who's always in the gym, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What do you think of this concept? Remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. Book that one-on-one coaching call. Let's get to work, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.